We are live. Okay. Welcome to the Masturbator Experience, where this is the greatest soul that ever lived, Masturbator. And joining me today is Omega 12, or as I like to mention as Gias, the Hot Otaku, or as I like to mention as Silent.
What's
What
that?
was his guy's name? Yeah, Real Redneck, who I would like to call as Redneck. And joining us today, our very special guest, the one who recently got his channel terminated,
Hey,
Fenrir
The
the Wolf,
bitch.
the storyteller.
fuck you, fuck you. Wait, wait, what's your name?
Uh,
Wait, what's your name? What's your avatar name?
bitch dragon 1 2 3.
Okay, fuck you,
All right,
bitch,
just
right, 1 3 3.
okay, just a minute. So, what we're going to be talking about is this. Just this week, a lot of shit has happened. This week and last. Yeah, this happened this week, right? Yeah. So a lot has happened this week,
Oh shit.
and we're going to be talking about Konosuke 7 leaving the YouTube. Apparently, he got into an argument with Charlie, who is one of the prime targets of perfection. Just to update you, people, who got into an argument with Charlie, and the argument got so bad for him, he decided to leave, decided to take a break. And while he was gone, people have been speaking out against him, like Mockulous and our fine gentleman here.
Yep.
We're going to be getting to that person. But ever since Konosuke was gone, he has been he has been flagging a bunch of channels, and one of those channels, because of those flagging, one of the channel got terminated, and the person who got his channel terminated is Fender the Wolf, the
Yes.
person with us now. Even though I've already discussed this in my AEW All Out review, Fenrir the Wolf laid a foundation for my channel because that's where I started to find out that streaming's fun. And we all got into an argument, and I decided to leave, and I decided to start my channel. But even though regardless of whatever my opinion is on how Wolf does this shit, it's an undeniable fact that my channel started because of Wolf's channel. If Wolf didn't start it, I wouldn't be here. If Wolf didn't do his podcast, but Wolf. So okay, Wolf, to inform the viewers what exactly happened with you. I'm not going to make this let's shit on Konosuke stream because
What?
I'm fine. I'm cool with some people here.
What
Oh,
happened? Well, my channel got terminated. Street dry,
hmm,
good, good strike, street strike. I always had, always had three. I always had a strike some month ago. Some company strike me.
company
Yeah,
AW, yeah.
uh, yeah. No,
Okay,
no, no. It's some some Japanese company.
okay.
That strike what almost aspire. Not we.
Hmm, okay.
Net, but cause Sisse hit me two strike. Remember the two video I done. The other video with Charlie, he striped that.
Yeah.
The the other video, the other video, strangely got striped. That had nothing to do with him. He had nothing to do with him. I
Hmm.
very, I very talked about him on that live stream. I just talked about Kayla and asked the people there.
But Konosuke was like one of the focal points too,
Yeah,
because as I remember, this was about when we were questioning Konosuke's evidence of get like we were all saying that Konosuke got the like location wrong, and
yeah,
turns out looking at the kiwi farms we were kind of wrong. Konosuke
yeah,
was right about this. I'm not trying to hang on too much to the past, but
yeah,
it was about Konosuke to some degree. But
yeah,
yeah, it was just anti-perfection in general. Konosuke was like one of the part.
yeah, yeah. I said nothing offensive on that stream. I
I
said,
hmm,
yeah, but still, I didn't show his fate on there. I don't know what he avatar.
okay.
That was just my stream. I been, I didn't use contact. Nothing. I didn't show you video and nothing. No those two string. And another thing, he caught strike me again. Caught strike me again. Don't string. That string.
Which, was it the Konosuke related?
No,
Okay.
it was affection. It was an affection. That's affection string.
But Konosuke was a part of it.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
so what happened with you is you were doing the stream, and it all started with you getting in Charlie and talking about Konosuke, right?
yeah,
And for all the people who don't understand Volt too. So Volt did a stream where he got Charlie and Virgo. He was talking about Konosuke, and it was like mostly negative, but he was basically saying that he was calling out Konosuke, and Konosuke, like 2 or 3 hours later, Konosuke flagged down his stream, and then apparently Konosuke decided to flag down two of his stream, as Wolf is saying, the anti-perfection one, where Konosuke was a huge part of, and the other one that Konosuke had nothing in relation with, and that's the one what like it's like your re zero kind of, it's like your light novel review, right? Or was it done by some Japanese company that was almost going to expire?
a jet me company. Almost fire.
Okay, so Konosuke gave you two strikes, which allowed your channel to be terminated. What's up, Lord Triton? Okay. Um, Now there are two sides to this, and I will be unbiased. I'm not going to state my personal opinion in this. So there are two sides of the arguments here. First thing first, and I'll get into why Konosuke decided to leave. So he argued with Charlie because Charlie was in this server arguing with Konosuke. Charlie was basically stating that Konosuke should not be going around gloating about having perfection dogs. That's what Charlie is saying. Emphasis on what Charlie is saying. Konosuke took offense to that, and he got into a back and forth with Charlie, and his wife also got involved.
Yeah,
And so what their argument is at least his wife's argument. Konosuke was not speaking to me in relation to that. His wife's argument is, I get that Charlie, like Konosuke's actions are not perfect, but at the same time, she should have just took it to the DMs or should have consulted one of the mods instead of going in the drama chat or the perfection chat, whatever. But basically, they're talking about like, their whole issue stems from the fact that Charlie didn't respect their rules, and this is what her wife's argument is. And Konosuke's argument is, Perfection has been doing the same shit to Virgo and Charlie. She should be the last person to feel sympathy for Konosuke. Sorry, not Konosuke, Perfection. And this this was this was both like this was their side of the argument, and this got worse for Konosuke for some reason because I don't know if people like started calling him out or something. But Konosuke was angry, and that's where my message to Konosuke was, "Hey, are you alright? Do you want to talk about this stuff? I'll listen with unbiased ears." And Konosuke said, "Nah, fuck this girl. She should be dry humped by perfection. For all I care,
That fucked
fuck that,
up.
fuck that Stockholm bitch." And I sent this to Charlie. And before I said that, I've already informed Konosuke I'm going to send this to Charlie. Charlie sent this to everyone. And this got me in hot water with Konosuke's server. And we all made up. Konosuke was apparently fine with it. Her wife is fine, like forgave me for it. And Violet was also like fine with it. Like I got some scolding, but yeah,
Oh, Brian. Oh, Brian. Fucking cunt.
yeah. Well, it's not. I'm not going to say anything. So basically, the whole dry hump by perfection circled it around, which put Konosuke in even more of a hot water, which prompted him to respond. And the more he responded, the more the fire burned. Like the worse this whole thing got. All in all, this all led to Konosuke finally being done and deciding to leave YouTube and not talking on Twitter and YouTube. There is some other personal shit going on that I will not divulge because his wife was adamant I don't bring it up. But all in all, this is what caused this to happen. And ever since Konosuke was quiet, he has been flagging a bunch of channels,
Oh,
uh,
Justin.
like Wo- like Wolf's channel and Mockulous' channel.
Yeah. Oh, Mark did criticize him. Yeah, pull out hypocrisy. He just flattened him. He just flattened him. Like, fuck. Flattened him. Oh, he did. Yeah.
And if you looked at the Kiwi Farm post, Konosuke's contention for those claims was he was basically using
He
his
fake.
face without permission.
That I thought I hit Kirill. He used effective fake. And the
And Von
guy,
Dragons.
yeah, the same guy said,
I know
co-
Von Dragon could be annoying sometimes, but that's kind of hypocritical.
yeah,
I, I know Vaughn could be like in the
uh,
crazy spectrum and shit, trying to summon a succubus and make up these crazy conspiracies and shit. But come on, the
yeah,
the
come
guy
on,
the guy the guy is mentally insane.
yeah. And, and the same guy said, "Oh, I want to fight the fashion, bought him."
Hmm.
He wiped that shit. He wiped this shit. That tell me he all top.
Well, like I said, I will not. And this is another thing, Konosuke, if you're watching this, um, I'm not like the. This is their opinion, and one of the people who is saying this about you is the person you flagged down.
Yeah,
So obviously, he's going to have a lot of issues with you, and none of none of what everyone else is saying about you is reflected upon me. I'm being unbiased here. I'm just reporting on what happened. Please don't flag me down. I'm also like giving your side of the arguments here. Hopefully, I'm representing them, representing them correctly. Please, I've already asked your wife. Please don't flag me down. It's not cool. I'm not even like shitting on you here. It's just other people. Don't I can't control them.
and I will pass
Anyway,
him. I will not pass him. He fight you down. He got to. He think he think journalism it twist. You know, so he did. He not try. You not go hard
Your
on
beef
me.
is with Wolf right here. Your beef is with Wolf because
yeah, you're
Wolf is giving out all this fucking energy towards him.
Hmm.
Exactly. Master not
But
go hard on me. That not mean he on my side.
but as I was saying, even though your wife told me that it's all right, you can talk about it. I'm also like asking you personally. I'm not talking shit about you. I'm personally not talking shit about you. And right now you're scaring me. So imagine me saying this 4 months ago. I'm scared of Konosuke. But I'm not talking shit about you. And I can't control these other people. Your beef is with Wolf, not me. And if you want to join, you can gladly join. Maybe I'm not representing your points correctly. You can come here and talk if you're free. So once again, don't flag me. You can come here if you want to. Your beef is with Wolf. Please don't strike my channel. I'm not even mentioning your real name and whatever, or divulging any personal information. Anyways, okay, so so Wolf and other people's issue with you or with Konosuke is Wolf, as Wolf said, he didn't use any of his personal information. He was using screenshots and other stuff that were in public domain, like
Yeah,
Kiwi Farms and something that was circulated by Charlie.
yeah. I
So
don't.
for Kono, hmm?
Sorry. Yeah,
So for Konosuke to do it was like what Wolf and like everyone else is feeling, and also Mockulous, is that this is a false copyright strike because this everything they're doing is falls under fair use. Konosuke's issue, on the other hand, is they're using, at least with Mockulous, is that they're using his face without permission. And with Wolf, you never really told me what was the contention of the claim.
did it tell me? No, no. Did it tell me?
Is it like harassing and cyber stalking?
I shut an action. They still did tell me. They just show me.
Hmm.
They just show me a coffee tray. That it. I go a video. They did tell me.
Okay, so um,
I think he was fake. At first, I think he was fake.
which was
If
like the
I
which is
talk
fake.
about a shot, I think it's a shoddy one.
Okay. Um, so Wolf, in response to like your latest stream, the stream that got you channel ended. So obviously I was not watching the stream. I was sleeping. I was hearing a lot about your stream.
Yeah.
And one of the people who spoke out about you is a person I will not name because that person does not wish to be mentioned. Mm, give me a minute. I'm eating, so okay. I was solving it, sorry. So the anonymous person accused your stream of bullying people. You've
That
done a lot of bullying streams. What do you have to
no
say to that?
that meant no. I never drink bully people. All my drink it we talk about talk about anime or criticize someone.
But what was your stream on? What was your latest stream? Because you're not
Cause,
talking about anime.
cause the latest stream was called out cause hypocrisy. We not what bully him. We what bully if we what bully him. We do like M&A. Do like fucking
Oh,
M&A.
oh. Wolf in the dog is coming out.
We do like M&A. Make fun he look the way he look. Make fun he white cause his white look. Where he white look like a child. We didn't do that. Make
You
fun he
didn't.
look. We didn't.
You didn't make fun of it. You didn't make fun of their looks.
No. Or anything.
But okay, I'll get to that later. So, but the one thing is, what that anonymous person is saying is, insults are not criticism, and the person said that you were holding out insults. That
What?
is them, not me.
What? We called that person stupid and retarded?
Yeah, and it's not
Uh,
criticism.
that is because that person act like a, a complete retard in chat, not be, not make no point. Yeah, we should. We gonna call you out. Act like a fucking moron, and use your disability, and that that you could.
Wait, wait, did somebody actually use a disability for for why they cannot be called stupid?
Yes,
That does not make any sense at all.
yeah,
What
violence,
what is this? What is this person disability?
autism,
Autism, autism.
autism.
Just having autism does not make you stupid. It's many people that have autism and they have been successful in their life. If you believe having autism make you stupid, you just basically making fun of yourself at that point.
Exactly.
Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking and all these other people. Steven Spielberg had autism, and look at them. They became rich, and
Exactly.
they had all these great ideas and stuff. You can't just say something stupid and then use your autism as a excuse.
Yeah,
You just making a fool of yourself at that point. That does not. Oh God,
yeah. That's a
these people.
virus we're using. You call me stupid. You make fun of my autism. I-
That's for calling somebody stupid. It's not making fun of nobody autism. I'm just gonna plug that out right there.
Yeah,
If you say something that does not make any sense or stupid, the other person have the right to call you stupid because what you saying is the most dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. You cannot use your autism as a excuse for that.
Hmm. So, okay, Wolf. Now, I'm just like trying to get a read on their perspective, right? Yeah, like you have like that's a fair point you're making. But at the same time, if someone says your your mouth full of syrup, or like you can't type, or you're speak like you type like shit, would wouldn't that offend you?
what? They make fun of my disability? Yeah,
Like,
they say shot my disability.
but it could also be seen as they're just making fun of your typing skills, or maybe your mouth full of syrup can like is basically them making fun of your disability because they're just making fun of how you sound and you can't help with it. But with your typing skills, if you're typing like shit, I'm just like speaking from their perspective, right? I'm not really trying to make fun of your disability. I hope you understand that word.
Yeah,
Would
I get,
wouldn't that be the same as you calling the autistic person stupid?
no,
Okay, how
no.
so?
You make fun of my typing still. You're not aiming my disability.
But Wolf, if you say anything stupid, does anybody have the right to call you out?
Yes,
So if you type anything stupid that does not make any sense, does anybody have the right to call you out?
yes,
Okay, now when that person call you out, will you use your disability as an excuse?
No,
Okay. Now, Wolf, if you're trying to go back. I remember it's a video of you of somebody making fun of your disability, and then you say that you have a disability. I'm not calling you out, but I kind of see a little bit of hypocrisy within you there.
oh, what my what my thing, my my
I
thing
don't
is,
remember. I don't remember who it was, but I remember it was a live stream.
yeah, Mark. It was Mark. He
Um, just a minute. Sorry to interrupt you, Hood. And redneck, you can also speak too. This is
it
not
was
just you can also like speak against, not speak against, but you can speak in relation to that too.
it was Mark. He was that shit boy my
Uh,
very me my feet impairment. Remember?
if you're trying to do come back, I gotta look into that. So,
Too bad. It's
I'm just gonna avoid talking about the Konosuke shit. I don't want to get myself into some shit.
understandable. Redneck. Okay, redneck will only speak about the meat of the matter.
Emanation.
Yeah,
mad bitch atheist.
mad black bitch. Anyways, so okay, so that's your contention. So basically, Wolf's contention is Wolf has a disability too, and if people want to call out Wolf for his stupidity, they can because they're not taking shots at disability, but simply what the stupid shit Wolf said. Although making fun of his voice and making fun of his typing skills is something he can't help it. That's what Wolf is saying, and basically make fun of something that Wolf can't help himself with. Like if he's being stupid, you can try to correct him or tell him that you're being stupid, and he will try to not be stupid. But if you try to say that your mouth is full of syrup, Wolf obviously can't do anything about it. So you're just taking shot at basic. It's like telling a, a handicapped person to try to walk.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Wolf's argument. Now, the anonymous person sent me a bunch of questions, and we'll answer that one by one. And I think we will just go to another segment. Um, so this is a question asked from anonymous. Question one: why did Wolf gang up with his goons to harass the person's Twitter
Wait,
or
what?
anyone's Twitter? Why does Wolf, just excuse me for a minute?
I didn't get out
Why?
nobody.
Hmm?
Wait, I didn't get out nobody.
But the person apparently showed evidence of like you getting other people like Charlie and Pods to go after that person.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I
Um,
don't
we
have
we we, we will need to see the screenshot to understand it.
understanding. I don't have power to send people against someone.
Like
Ah,
this is Wolf right here. Do you really think that Wolf have the power to tell people to do something?
You think I have power to tell Mark to do shit? Dude, he literally talks shit to me all the time.
so this is what the person said on Twitter. If you use your platform to bully people, you should expect consequences. Insults and bullying are not criticism. Your channel is all about bullying people you don't like on your streams and passing the streams off as criticism. That's not how it works. You violated TOS. And the next person that I'm not mentioning said, So you got angry because somebody called you stupid on the internet. First of all, if somebody calls you that they're not making fun of your mental illness, if you act dumb on social media, damn it, Kia, you're shooting people again.
Hmm. Hitting people with that 45.
So what the person said, that's not Wolf, that was someone else. That was 2 days ago. So you got angry because somebody called you stupid on the internet. First of all, if somebody calls you that they're not making fun of your mental illness, if you act dumb on social media, you will get called out for it.
Yeah.
So
What the
did you send
fuck?
that person? Did you send that person?
What the
Because this
fuck?
is in response to what that person is saying about you.
What the fuck?
Um,
Wait, read that question. Read that question again.
oh.
I got what, what from my friend. I didn't hear it correctly, clearly.
The question is, why did Wolf gang up with his goons to harass my Twitter?
Can you show that screenshot? Show that. Show.
That person chooses to be chooses to not be mentioned, but hold on. Yeah,
Get it what
let me
Let's,
yesterday?
let's hide out. Let's hide out the name.
yeah,
It
that's what
what
I'm doing. I'm
it,
editing the name.
you can't give me hit. It what yesterday?
Okay, I edited the name and the picture, so you don't figure out who's asked this to you. So click on your DMs first.
Okay.
And if you look at the response to that tweet, um, like as I screenshotted, someone else was like calling that person out. So this person thinks that in regards to what that person said about you, this certain person came out of nowhere unprovoked to call that person out.
But how do they know it's Wolf? Like, how many people was watching Wolf live stream at that time, though?
That's
How they
that is
doesn't
something one can
know?
answer.
I'm like confused about that though. Like, how they doesn't know it was just somebody from the comment section that saw the name and then just look and then just type in the name on Google and then just did like a little reverse image and found that person Twitter.
Yeah, but like they're saying that Wolf sent them. But like another thing is, and that person sent me like a tweet too, but I'm obviously like forgetting it.
Uh,
But apparently Charlie was talking shit about that person, and other person came there and called that person a troon.
uh,
That will be more on that later. But
okay.
all of
Okay.
this is because of what that person has to say about Wolf and Charlie. So the whole thing is there's like that's why the person feels that Wolf sent people after the anonymous proposal.
I
Okay.
think that I think that person is just paranoid.
I didn't send nobody that person. I just what there. I got some mock. I just no. I just sent
People
nobody there.
people be forgetting that this is the internet.
Yeah.
If you if you say something weird or cringe or stupid, it's gonna be a group of people to just call you out and make fun of you. They just doing that to get some laugh out of you. Okay. Well, how many people was watching your live stream that day?
Uh. Oh. 11.
So so it was a high chance that it was somebody in the comment section. Wolf, you had dealt with trolls in your live streams before that was messing with other people.
Yes.
I don't know what this person is trying. I don't know why this person is accusing you.
Did you by
No.
any chance did
No.
you by oh there were
Oh,
like
sorry.
6 questions. No, I was just saying there were like 6 questions. So this is my my last cross question in this and then I'll get to the next one. The second question. But the question is but before like okay, just finish answer what you're saying.
Uh, yes, what my stream.
Hmm.
I don't troll them. I don't troll them. I don't troll them. They see see a person stupid. You want to fuck with them. I don't troll. Uh,
Wolf got exposed. That person conveniently called Wolf when he was asked a tough question. Exposed. Exposed, I said. I bet
I'm
that
sorry. I'm sorry, but that seemed like some Ron Dragon type of level of accusing. You are accusing Wolf of like being this big subscriber YouTuber, and he's sending people to mess with you, and you don't even like click on the profile name to see if that one or a few people is friends with Wolf. Like
well,
that does not make any sense though.
you
And
can
Wolf
like
Channel and Wolf Channel got the exact same people that be fucking with Von Dragon that be fucking with Wolf. They
mhm.
be fucking with anybody that they see that say or do something stupid.
I think the person this is what the person excuse me. This is what the person apparently believes. Wolf was Wolf was that person responded to Wolf on Twitter. Wolf sent this to the people in a server, and the people in a server looked at that and decided to respond to him. That's what the person is assuming. That's how Wolf is sending
Well,
people. What did
well,
you do that?
I'm in Wolf server and I'm a mod. I didn't see anything like that. And if that person wants screenshots, I will gladly to give it to them.
Wolf got exposed.
And Wolf server is dead too. It's not the only people that talked in that server is Wolf and his perv buddy in the NSFW. So I'm kind of sure that Wolf did not show no screenshots, and I could look at the audio log too to see if Wolf was deleting stuff.
We're just waiting for Wolf. Now, if I were Von Dragon, I would say, excuse me,
And that's the other
pardon,
thing too. I wanna say something about that. If Von Dragon's watching this, why are you acting like NBA? Why are you lying on this? Why are you lying on Wolf? Okay, Wolf did not dox no goddamn Gotham Sushi. I asked for proof in the screenshot and you never showed me it. Like, Vaughn, you on the internet lying about Wolf acting like NBA, and then you have the nerve to talk shit behind somebody back because that person is making up a good point. You are a complete goddamn psychopath. Dead
now,
ass. You need
now,
some medication, you crazy ass caveman.
well, okay, so, Von, if you're watching this, this is from Bitch Dragon 123. Yes, I did it your name. And none of this is on me. So
I'm back.
don't go saying like, oh, it's you. You masturbator has a play with this. But like, I'll get to you, Wolf. But I'll just make this joke. You know how we're transitioning from Frieza Saga to the Android Saga? One Dragon's like the Garlic Jr. in between. It's the Garlic Jr. that will never
I
leave
don't
you.
know. I don't know about that. Garlic Jr. only got one movie and then he just disappeared. Ron Dragon would never disappear.
No, that's what I'm
Just
saying.
keep on
Even
just keep on making crazy conspiracy theories that do not make no goddamn sense. And
even
then when he
Garlic
do
Jr.
show us and then when he do show a screenshot, it doesn't prove his point.
I,
It just make him look like that he can't read.
He's a Garlic
He
Junior that
crazy.
wished for immortality and didn't go to the dead zone. When will Garlic Junior go to the dead zone here?
When?
Hmm. I mean,
I
Garlic
don't
Junior
know,
had a
but
movie and a filler arc, but both times he was sent to the dead zone. I'm wondering when will our Garlic Junior go to the dead zone?
when Von Dragons actually when Von Dragon actually starts showing real screenshots that actually prove his case.
Careful, he might. But okay, so both.
yeah.
Now coming back to you. So the question I was asked is like, did you by any chance send that person's tweet in any server? Which
No. What? No. 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 I just said no.
okay,
No.
So Wolf, so you telling me if I look at the auto log right now,
No.
I
No.
will not
Let
see
me.
you
No.
deleting
Let me.
anything.
No. Let me finish. I said hit that tweet after a string over. And I said no way after.
but you, even though you didn't mean to, you kind of sent people out to it, like by like sharing that tweet. And
That after my channel terminated.
okay, okay then. Um, the second question is, why did Bull think it's okay to bully just because somebody doesn't agree with them?
I did bully again. I did bully that person. I got call you out.
I kind of find that hypocritical. I kind of find that hypocritical too, though, because I remember Charlie when Charlie didn't agree with Konosuke. Some dude was bullying Charlie on Twitter. So
Yeah,
what what is that point? This what are you talking about? And then when people didn't agree with Von Dragon, they was bullying Von Dragon for a few months, for like a few days. So
down, down. I walk up with
what are you trying to say? That does not that does not make any sense.
All right.
Hell, hell, you guys walk up for my channel. I did. You got. I did drew it. You guys. That bullying right there.
All right, getting to the third question. Well, this is like a close-ended question. Just answer with yes or no. Will
Okay.
Wolf apologize for the pedo accusations?
Wait, what?
Will Wolf apologize for the pedo accusations?
Wait, what?
Will
Pedo.
you apologize for the pedo accusations? Yes or no?
Wait, wait,
Is Wolf
wait. What?
did Wolf pull the perfection in the NBA?
I,
He's
I
calling somebody a pedo without actually knowing or
wait.
having proof of them being a pedo?
I didn't call Kelsey a pedophile or or no, that's infected people.
Did you, by any chance, because like one of the things Konosuke, like I'm just talking about the screenshot that was sent, right?
I
When
never.
Konosuke wished for Charlie to be tryhard, did you kind of say something along the lines that yeah, that person kind of looked like a pedophile there or something,
No,
or like a creep?
no, no. Kelsey call people pedophile. Kelsey call me a pedophile.
No, but did Wolf the pedo.
Well, he
Cause
also called Hood Otaku a pedophile too, and Hood
yeah,
Otaku is a
If
minor,
it's
but
the minor pedal, that totally makes sense right there.
yeah.
That's
He
a
should.
big brain logic.
Kelsey on me apology on that.
but Did you, by any chance, like, did you share the screenshot where Konosuke told Charlie to be dry humble perfection? And just to be fair to Konosuke here, he's not a creep.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
basically saying like this person can go fuck herself. Now,
yeah, I did
those
show
are
that
like poor.
screenshot. I did show that screenshot. I
Those are
did.
poor. Just a minute. Those are poor choices of words from Konosuke, but he's definitely not a creep because he was angry, and an angry person doesn't really think too much about what he says. Doesn't
I
mean
don't
it's
know.
all right,
I don't know,
but
man.
he's not a creep. Just to make it clear, Konosuke is not a creep or a pedophile.
That time you should not say them word.
Let me repeat for you too, Konosuke. I said that you are neither a creep nor a pedophile. You are none of them. Please don't strike me. Okay, Wolf, you can continue.
I, I did show a screenshot. I never call him pedophile.
But did you kind of imply that this dude is being creepy?
I
Or he said
look.
this creepily? Or
I
he's being
said
creepy
that.
when he said
That's
this?
how. That's. I say no. I never said no. No, I never say. I never call him pedophile. I never did.
Did you, like, what did you say about,
I
once you point out?
say. I
Okay.
say. I say he had no problem with a dwelling man fucking minor. That's showing that self suck in me. That is.
Okay, so the person, because what you said, the person thought that you accusing Kurosuke of pedophilia. And apparently you accuse Anonymous of pedophilia too.
Not. No. What? Wait, is it bandwagon?
We're not going to talk shit about, because like that person helped me with the questions. Anyways, was Wolf beefing because he actually cared, or was it just clout thirst?
I will answer that, and it was for clout because you see, Wolf is a huge clout chaser. You be seeing him posting all these little manga video clip with a text to speech spot.
Okay, that question's answered.
Wait,
That's
And
what?
like,
and and I don't understand this too though. If you had
What?
all of these, if you was like accusing Wolf of doing all of this and that, would it make a lot of sense to save the stream and then flag it and then like show proof of Wolf doing this and that? Like the stream is not there anymore, and Wolf could like basically lie and say he didn't do this and that
you know
and
what?
on that stream.
I
Like,
wish someone would have done it, because like a lot of the things that is like based off of on those like questions is based off on the streams. I wish it wasn't deleted for me because I wanted to see what's up. But at the same time, I'm poor. Like, give Konosuke a break. The dude has been upset
but
for.
Konosuke is not accusing Wolf of this. Is that other person? I
I
don't
know,
understand that.
I know, but
Why you
like,
didn't just save the stream and then show proof of Wolf doing this and that? You
I s-
just
yeah, I saw a few. I'm never calling him pedophile. I
the
only
other,
said I, I only say he sells
for
suck a
some
fuck.
for some
the,
strange odd reason, I really have a feeling that somebody is saying that I'm defending Wolf. I feel
uh,
it deep down in my heart that somebody is saying that right now.
but, but
And then they calling Wolf and me fucking perfection supporters because we don't because in my in my fucking honest fucking truth, I just don't like hypocrites. I don't like perfection. and I see a bit of perfection in Konosuke.
Oh no.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna
But
be real. I'm
you're
not no fucking perfection supporter. I'm
you're
just gonna
making
leave it as that.
you're making me really this to Konosuke too. Konosuke, this is bitch dragon 123 who said this. Don't go striking me because of what someone else said. I'm being
No,
fair to
I'm
you.
being no, I'm being dead ass because I was on Twitter and then some dude is accusing somebody to of he's accusing somebody of being a perfection supporter, and then I'm reading the tweet. The dude is not even defending perfection.
But
Where is these fucking accusations coming from? He's a perfection supporter, so he's defending perfection. He's defending a pedal. He's defending perfection. Like,
well, so
nigga,
Nigga,
read, nigga. The
read,
words is
nigga.
right in front of your face. Re- like, do I gotta get perfection to dress up as Uncle Ruckus and walk
oh,
around with a fucking Bible and just say, read, nigga, read? What the fuck is wrong with these people, man?
so
Just read the fucking sentences that's right in front of your face.
oh my god, okay, calm down now. Calm down. We're going to be doing this forever then. Because there are like two more questions left, I think. Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
so it's just okay, so so well the person to answer your question, Kia, it's just the fact that the person probably didn't get the time to download the stream, or at least didn't think that the stream will get flagged down. If the person knew beforehand, he probably not he sorry she probably would have downloaded it and used it as proof. So well, and I'm also not blaming Konosuke here too, because Konosuke was angry. He's not thinking straight, and he just wanted to have the laugh over Wolf. He didn't really think things through. Now, it's not me faulting Konosuke here. I'm just saying I understand your situation. But what Bitch Dragon 123 said is also kind of correct. You should have probably saved some clips so that way I can corner Wolf better. But anyways, so the fifth question is the same as the second question. Sorry, the first question. Why send multiple people after the anonymous person just for calling Charlie out on a bullshit?
What?
The person apparently started talking to Charlie, and by talking to Charlie, a bunch of people went off on the person. Exposed. Someone's calling Wolf to tell him what to answer. I exposed you, Wolf. I exposed you. You want to answer?
Is this Spawn Dragon?
No,
Is this Spawn Dragon?
no,
No, no. I really think you're lying. I really get Raw Dragon fucking vibes from this.
nah. The person's not a furry. The person is not a furry.
Ron Dragon is not a furry. He's a weirdo, but he's not a furry.
Well, we don't know what one dragon like. But Wolf, you there? Well, the sixth question might really piss you off, yeah. But we're just waiting for Wolf. Yeah. So that's not one dragon. But at the same time, uh, shit, I sent this to one. Shit, let me delete this. One could have potentially come here, and one doesn't want to join. Anyways,
No,
so
because he knows that I have a point of him just lying and acting like NBA. Just because he hate Wolf, because he have a hate boner for Wolf.
oh, you see, I'm the one who took down NBA. because my because I told the person Susan G whatever whoever owns YouTube that my father knows Obama, and
That's
because
not
my
how it
father
works.
knows
That's not how it works. That is the most craziest, stupidest thing I have ever heard in my life. This he needs to read a book. He needs to go back to school. If he only use his brain and understand why he keep on getting trolls on his channel and why people keep on messing with him, he will finally realize why.
okay, Wolves away from keyboard, but um, I wish people stop calling Wolf because there's like two questions that might take some time to answer, and we also have to get to the meat of the issue. It's already going to be 1 hour.
I thought, oh yeah, I thought that we was going to talk about NBA, but we talking about this, and I'm like to the point like I don't want to talk about this anymore now because that the hypocrisy on this is just fucking stupid.
Oh God! Anyway,
It's old drama. It's old drama, but this happened this week though. But if Perfection did it, it's going to be lasting for about like 2 or 3 months.
careful there.
And
We're going to be
Konosuke is doing the exact same things as Perfection. Y'all don't see the hypocrisy in this.
I will not comment. I will not comment. Any bad slip up from me could get my fucking could get me like fucking copyright struck. But at the same time, I'm cool with Konosuke. And there are to his credit, and to his wife's credit, because people are saying that she doesn't see anything wrong with him. His wife also acknowledges that whatever Konosuke said is messed up, and I'm not like divulging any private information, but she lashed out at Konosuke for it. So she's not
Well,
like
credit for her, man.
yeah, like just because she's not speaking about it openly, and she also had like a chance to come, and I was like asked her, can you get your husband too? But none of them want to be here. But to their credit, they also at least his wife also think that it's wrong for him to say it. But Charlie's opinion could have been expressed better. Like all she had to do was talk to KS about this, and she probably would tell Konosuke, or maybe tell Konosuke in the DMs. And Konosuke, there are times where Konosuke has admitted his wrongdoing, like the one time where unfortunately the stream got taken down by Konosuke, but apparently he had a recording where One Dragon showed up too, and that was around the
Whoa,
time
whoa,
BL.
whoa! Take it easy there. Take it easy there. Von Dragon showing proof. I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is, I was there, and that was the same day I ended my beef with Konosuke. But there like questions were asked about One Dragon to Konosuke, and we were also like told him, dude, One's not a pedophile, and these accusations are shaky, and there's not enough proof. And Konosuke said, yeah, okay, I'll take down my video. And he also admitted that he kind of poorly researched this because he was upset with Wan and Hudutaku. But he took that video down, and he's cool with Wan too. And me and him made up too. But
For how long though?
as long as Wan keeps his Twitter private, hopefully.
Remember in 2019, we had to deal with Vaughn, and he went right back at it. We left him alone, and then he didn't show no proof or anything of us attacking him and harassing him. He just came up with these crazy conspiracies the same exact crazy conspiracies that he's doing to Wolf and accusing him of freaking doxing somebody.
Uh, yeah, guys, you
Okay.
said I got guys. You said I got one more question. I need to leave.
No, no, no. Okay, so there are like two questions, and I'll ask them both at the same time.
Okay.
Answer those, and we'll move to the segue. Next
Uh,
segue.
okay.
Question 5. Why send multiple people after me just for calling out Charlie on her bullshit?
I didn't. I didn't. And maybe people attach jump on you. Say something. They feel you're you're you say something stupid again, or you still offending Kano that he in and wrong. Maybe you should think of that.
Uh,
To be
give me a minute.
honest, that person said this DM. That person said this did the same thing what Konosuke wife just told Charlie. You said this DM Wolf and this ask Wolf these questions. Besides going on the YouTube thing and painting yourself as a target for multiple trolls in the live stream.
Disaster.
I wish Charlie was here because I can, like, some of these questions are in response to her. I think what that person meant is this person was arguing with Charlie, and suddenly all these people came at her when this was between her and Charlie. Anyways, I let me just DM Charlie to come to the screen.
You still need me?
Yeah, okay. I'm just give me a minute. I'll ask you. I'll be quick about this. Uh, let's show up in the live chat. Okay, so last question was, and I'm
Okay.
sorry for all of this taking as long as it did.
Okay.
The last question, and you will be free.
Okay.
Were they trying to cancel the anonymous person just because the anonymous person is a friend of Konosuke? And
I'm
if
not.
so,
Wait. What?
okay,
What the fuck?
This nigga Wolf only got 40 subscribers. How is you gonna get canceled by 40 subscribers
I don't have
and half
power
of
to capture
those
people.
and half of those subscribers is only there for the anime and manga shit,
You mean novel? You mean novel?
the novel stuff. Yes. What is this person smoking?
let me continue the question. Were they trying to cancel me just because I'm a friend of Konosuke? And if so, isn't that unfair and wrong?
No. I'm not trying to capture you as shit, you dumbass. Oh my
Yes, calm
god.
down. Calm down, Gion.
Oh my god.
Calm down, Gion.
No. I just try. No.
Masturbator.
I don't have
I'm gonna
power.
find this person. I'm gonna find this person. And
I
I
don't
want
have.
to ask these questions myself.
Me too.
Because I don't
He's
know if that person is trolling or if that person is actually serious.
this person sound like Van Dragon. Oh my god, I know who he is.
I will not
It
question the
violent.
intention
It
of
fucking
Anonymous.
violent. It fucking violent. It violent.
We will also not mention the name of the person. It could not be violent.
It's
It's
yes.
just anonymous.
It's yes. This
She,
is
she,
it.
she.
She
Violet is
is.
a she.
She is. The her. Violet. I'm not trying to count you, dumb bitch.
Oh,
You
we'll
you
not
don't
talk
gotta
shit.
call her a bitch though. You don't gotta call her a bitch. That's kind of going a little too far.
That, like, we calm about this. We calm about this. And please don't go to that person. Anyways, isn't that unfair and wrong that you're trying to get the person the platform and cancel?
That funny. That funny. That costume dudes to me.
Well, Wolf is the one that got his whole channel taken down. No,
Wolf is the
Yeah,
one who got cancelled.
what?
yeah, yeah. Why you crying? Why the fuck you crying? I got
And
cat.
Wolf, and
My
Wolf only got, and Wolf is a small channel.
yeah,
So what was
Wolf
the
is
whole point of? So what was the whole point of taking down the small channel?
yeah, man.
Wolf Wolf was trying to cancel other people and ended up getting cancelled himself. But
Yeah,
I think that is why the person think like Wolf is cloud chasing, because Wolf is like a 40 sub channel and he was like talking about a thousand, at least like over 1,000 subscriber channel, who also had decent amount of views, and Wolf is basically capitalizing on that person's name to get bigger. That's why the person thinks Wolf's a crowd chaser. But apparently that went to bite Wolf in the ass. Um, yeah, Wolf. So you weren't. So you were saying that you didn't try to get that person cancelled,
no,
and you're the one who got cancelled.
yes.
Okay. Well, if there's one silver lining coming out of Wolf being terminated, it's that I am now bigger than Wolf. So
Fuck
thank
you,
you, Konosuke.
fuck you.
Now you will be looking down. Sorry, you will be looking up, and I will be looking down upon you.
And I'm bigger than you, Bader, so I'll be looking down at the
Oh,
both of you.
God damn
Fuck you.
it.
Fuck.
so, so last question, and this is from me, not from anyone else. Right? This is from me. You got
Uh,
your channel terminated. What's next for you?
oh, still trying to figure it out.
You haven't like got a straight answer like start a new channel or try to get that channel come back.
Yeah, still. Oh, I gotta try to get that shine back.
Okay. All right then. Um, that's all the questions I had for you. If you want to stay, that's great. But you said you have to like leave too.
Yeah,
But anyway, like that's all I have to ask for you. Thank you for answering my questions, Wolf and Gears. That I felt like that was
see,
much harder on Gears than it is to Wolf, the person who was asked these
I'm
questions.
not even a part of this, and I feel like I'm like listening to a little kid. This is throwing a temper tantrum over something that the kid don't even understand.
Yeah.
Okay, let's drive to the next segue. Let's talk about Mad Black
Mad
Bitch.
Black.
Mad black bitch.
Where do we start? Where do we start?
Hey, Redneck, you can join now.
Well, thank you so much, Master Beta, for joining me on the stream. I'm so glad NBA is gone from YouTube. Well, he's been making us real rednecks look like garbage, and that's a shame. You know, the funny thing is, I got myself a pickup truck too. But my
Oh wait,
wife
wait,
told me to
wait,
come on
wait,
the
wait,
stream.
wait, 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 wait. Bader, Charlie wants to come in.
Sure, I sent her. Okay, I'll send her the link. Tell
No,
her I've
that's,
already DM'd her.
no,
Which,
she's in here. She's just backstage. You gotta put
uh,
her up.
But we just
oh,
finished the Konosuke stuff, though.
Bro, Charlie, you
Who's
came here.
Konosuke? Wait a
Charlie,
second,
you
hold on.
came here at the
Shotty!
wrong time. We were
Shotty!
segueing into another conversation.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I
I don't
couldn't
know what
tell because I was
Konosuke is.
sick.
I'm just basically here for something else. Hold on, I gotta get my moonshine.
all right. Now that red,
Okay.
now that
Uh,
redneck's gone. So some of the certain questions are asked for you. I'm sorry
okay.
if I called you up here, but like these are certain questions anonymous. I'm not going to name the person, nor am I
No,
going
you're
to give my
fine.
opinion on this.
Don't worry about it. Sorry, I would have gotten in here earlier, but I have COVID right now, so I'm kind of sick. But I'm here now. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to answer any questions, and then you
Konosuke
guys can do
said,
your NBA shit.
Konosuke said a curse on Charlie. Now she
Oh
got
no.
COVID.
Yeah. At first he's like DDoSing me. Like there's a joke that he was like DDoSing me because my internet kept fucking up. Now he's cursing me with COVID.
if if you can't terminate him, curse them in his face. So 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 certain question. I'm not going to waste too much time.
Okay.
Was so certain. I'll ask from anonymous. Were you beefing because you actually cared, or this was all just for clout?
First of all, no. I don't see what clout I can really gain from Konosuke. He's not that big. Like, yeah, sure, the most like fame that he got was from like the perfection shit, but the thing is, everything that was being said, everything that I told him was in a chat that had like a limited amount of people that could actually see it. So
Hmm?
no, I wasn't doing this for clout. I have no reason to gain any kind of clout. I don't have the need to gain any. The main reason why I was being kind of harsh towards him and whatever is because that's just how I go about it. If I see you saying some dumb shit or doing some dumb shit online, typically I am going to be a bit harsh about it, especially if it's like really fucking dumb or you're completely disregarding the morals that you go by or that you claim to go by, and then just like fucking completely pull a 360 and be like, oh well, I'm gonna do this because this guy did it. Because that was the main reason that I was so upset. That's the main reason why I was so mad at Konosuke. But yeah, no, it had nothing to do with clout. I have no need to fucking start beef with some dude that isn't even that big and doesn't even have that much of an audience other than the whole perfection bullshit. I have no reason to gain any clout from that because he's not that big. It's really there's no clout I can gain from that.
Okay. So another thing is, just a minute. So why did you send like other people in your argument with an anonymous person when like that person was just trying to keep it between you and her? Like because that person is calling you out on your bullshit. That person's words, not mine. And did because like that person was arguing with you, and suddenly other people joined in. Did you by any chance send other people by like inadvertently or whatever by like sharing a tweet to other people? And if so, why?
Uh, no, the main reason I okay, so I think I know who you're talking about. The main reason there was anybody in that whole debacle anyway was because I just wanted some mediators in there in case like they wanted to give their input or maybe things were going a bit too far or if like whatever. Cuz like even though I do have a habit of like, being a bit bitchy and going off, I know like there may be certain limits that I may cross, and I wanted some mediators in there just in case like if I did say something like that would be crossing the line, or if that person crossed the line, that someone would be there to at least like help the situation or give their input or something like that, which ultimately that didn't happen. Unfortunately, no one really got to put their input other than like me and that person in question. um but yeah, no, I didn't. I don't know. That was the main reason why I even had those people in there. Was just to be like mediators, nothing else.
But can it be seen as like you sending in other people because they you know that they're going to side with you?
No, if they wanted to side with KS, then that could be a discussion that we could have had. I don't like the thing is like I'm always up to discuss things. If there's a person in there that is unbiased that wants to give their input on why KS might be in the right or why I might be in the right while why both might not be in the right, um then yeah, no, I wasn't like I didn't bring those people in there because I wanted them to be biased only for me. If they had a reason, like for example, one person that was in there, I believe, is friends with Serena. Fuck, not Serena. I don't know where that name came from. That one of them in there was friends with that person and Konosuke, and I wanted to to like have them in there because like hey they could kind of maybe clarify stuff on Konosuke and that one person's side, and then another person that is one of my friends is in there to kind of help with my side and my reasoning. That was the main reason why I had those people in there. It was nothing to do with like bias or anything like that.
Okay. Okay. The second question is, uh, I'll like add some more too because I think that person kind of said it, even though that's not what was like asked of me to say so. So, were you
Mm.
trying to cancel the anonymous person because she was friends with Konosuke? And if so, isn't that unfair and wrong?
I'm not trying to cancel anybody. I literally I have no reason to cancel anybody. All I do is I just call out people for doing stupid shit. If they're doing something stupid, I'm gonna call you out on it. That's not me trying to cancel you. That's not me trying to tell you that like your whole career should be fucking ruined. Konosuke, the main reason why his whole thing is being fucked up is because he started saying some really weird shit about a minor, that being me. That was the main reason why everyone was getting upset in the first place. Whoever this person is, I'm not trying to cancel anybody. Konosuke got himself fucked over because he's the dude that decided to say, "Oh, Charlie can go get dry hump for all I care." Which, by the way, no adult should be saying that about a fucking minor. That's fucking weird. But no, there's literally nobody in this situation that I'm trying to cancel. The reason why it is happening to Konosuke is because he did to himself. Everybody else that's involved in this situation, whether it be like his wife or that one Violet person, I don't fucking care. Like I'm not trying to cancel you. I'm just like if you say some stupid shit, I'm gonna call you out on it. That's my whole point. Other than that, nobody's
Okay.
been canceled.
So, oh my god, I forgot to ask that question to both. So, Geoff is just fucking really. I can just sense Geoff shaking right now. But like the 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 first question is did you make fun of KS Goddess looks? Like say that she looks 12.
I did. I did. Again, in situations like this, I do have a habit of being pretty bitchy, and I do have a habit of maybe saying things that go a bit too far. And in this case, yeah, I did make fun of her looks. I'm not gonna say that I didn't, because again, like she was saying some really not great stuff about me. Like she was assuming a lot of stuff that I've been through, and she also let one of her friends bring my significant other into the situation, which I did not appreciate. And in general, it's just the way that she was acting about me and some of the things that she was saying really bothered me. And in retaliation, I did kind of make fun of, not kind of, I did make fun of her. So I'm not going to deny that I did that. If that was going too far, I apologize. But I will say it was kind of warranted because she was saying some really not great shit. But that's really all I can say. I'm not going to lie and say that I didn't. Like, no, I did. There was an entire
True,
live stream where I did. So
true, but at the same time, like the whole thing is Volk was saying he didn't make fun of her looks or whatever, anyone's look or whatever. And it was like a criticism thing. And when you make fun of someone's looks, and yeah, if you make fun of someone's look, it can be seen as like this is something going beyond criticism and just insult. So the other question is,
yeah.
uh, never mind. I forgot that question. And you know what? I can see a bunch of people just waiting to get away from this. Okay, so yeah, this is the question, and I'll just like put it short. With Konosuke, don't you think it's a bit exaggerated? And I'll tell you how it's exaggerated. Like give me like a second to explain. Yes, what Konosuke had a poor choice of words. That is something everyone will agree. Even his wife agrees that they were like poor choices of words. At the same time, the dude was clearly angry, and he was so angry he was not paying attention to what he said. Yes, it doesn't justify whatever he's saying, but like it's kind of like saying, "Oh, you can go fuck yourself," or in my case, I say, "Oh, you should go fuck a pig." Now, in Konosuke's fairness, don't you think that's a bit taken out of context or became a bigger deal than it has any right to be?
I don't think so, because here's the thing, right? I do understand that some people have anger issues and they say stuff that they don't mean, right? And I understand that, right? Like, especially over the internet. People have a way of pissing people off on the internet. I have really bad anger issues, like, again, with me making fun of Chaos Goddess looks. That was me being really angry. And I apologize for doing that, because at the end of the day, that was really uncalled for. And that wasn't like genuine criticism that I was giving. Like, that was just me being a bitch at that point, and I will take responsibility for that. But like, like, again, she said shit that warranted it, but it still was me going a bit too far, and I still shouldn't have done it. And I'll take the L on that. I'll say for certain that that was really too far for me to do. But when it comes to, like, here's the thing, right? If your like anger issues are so bad, right, to the point where you're wishing sexual assault upon a person, a minor in this case, a 15-year-old girl, and you're like, what, like a 24-year-old man, however old Konosuke is. I know he's somewhere in his 20s. I honestly don't care. Point is, he's a full-grown adult. If your anger issues are so bad to the point that you're wishing sexual assault upon a person, you need to fucking reevaluate your shit and get off the internet for a little bit. Like, that's what he's doing, from what I can tell, which is good. I mean, at the same time, he's falsely copyright striking people's videos, so I don't think he's completely off the internet. But point is like, I don't think that people getting mad at him for wishing sexual assault on a minor is going too far, because even if he was angry at the moment, point is he said some really fucked up
No, no,
shit.
no, 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 no,
And
no.
like,
My question is not that people are going too far. My question is like the whole thing of you should like this person should get dry home by perfection. Does that like was that taken something as like was that exaggerated that line because Konosuke was not basically wishing for you to be raped but basically telling you to go fuck yourself? That's what I was like asking. Yes, there were poor choices of words, but he was angry, and it was basically go fuck yourself. That is what I was like asking. It's not like people were going too far with
oh
him.
well, I mean, still, like, again, at the same time, the way he worded it literally sounded like he was okay with me being sexually assaulted, all because I fucking, like, literally all because I told him that doxing a guy, no matter who it is wrong. Like, that's not me taking out of context. Like, it doesn't matter what the context is, to be honest. Like, the point is, if your anger issues are that bad to the point where you're saying shit like that, I don't care what the context is. You need to get off the fucking internet and reevaluate your shit. You need to have some fucking anger management classes. You shouldn't be fucking saying that shit. And the worst part about it is that even after he was called out on saying that shit, the only person that really like took up for, like, apologized for it was his wife, which is again bullshit, because his wife shouldn't be fucking white knighting for him like that and shouldn't be like saying shit for him. That's bullshit. I don't care how much she cares about him. You shouldn't be fucking doing that. But at the same time, it's like he didn't even apologize for it. He literally just kept on berating me and kept on like talking shit about me over something so fucking stupid that he easily could have just fucking like he literally could have just taken the criticism and moved on. No matter how harsh it was, he could have just taken the criticism and moved on. But no, instead he had to let his fucking feelings get a hold of him and then said shit like that. And again, I don't care what the context is. If your anger issues are that bad to the point where you're literally wishing sexual assault on a person, no matter what you mean by that, that's fucked. That's really fucked in my opinion. I don't
Okay,
care what the
so
context is at that point.
so like okay, but like there are like two things too in fairness to his wife, and I'm not trying to divulge any private information. His wife did in fact yell at Konosuke,
Mm.
and that's one. And the second thing, if she's like trying to apologize to you, I think it's not like her white knighting. It's more like try to de-escalate situation from her part, but moving on from this.
Well,
Um,
another
go on.
I do want to say that the apology that she did make to me on Twitter seemed like really disingenuous though, because like she was doing it like when Konosuke started getting like the heat and shit. When like again, this whole situation could have just been fucking avoided if like she didn't fucking white knight for him and shit. Like in the beginning, not even with the apology thing, like she literally was fucking like white knighting for him all because I roasted him on the fact that he thought that not roasted. I just fucking told him straight up that he's an idiot for thinking that it was okay to dox a guy and like flex on it and shit. Like I understand that she was trying to apologize and shit, but it felt disingenuous to me because she was doing it like when Konosuke specifically was getting a lot of heat for the shit that he was doing and for the shit that he was saying. And like that's just how I feel though. And another thing, her yelling at him doesn't change the fact that he still hasn't apologized yet. He should apologize for what he said, not her. He should apologize. I don't care what she says because, like, yeah, sure, she was white knighting for him, but at the end of the day, he's the one that said the whole like dry humping shit. He should apologize for that, not her. But anyways,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's like pretty much it. And
Yeah.
everyone's just waiting to get to the main part of this. But yeah, if you want to stick around, go ahead. Like we're going to be talking about MBA and Fabian
Okay.
because Fabian's being fucking stupid too.
Uh,
But we get into the Fabian part later. But basically, with um, okay, let's get to like the Konosuke part is over. And lastly, okay, I'm
yeah.
Konosuke. Don't strike me down. If I've already gotten permission from your wife. I didn't even say anything from my end. If other people are saying it, that's on them. Your beef is with them, not me. So again, don't make me don't punish me for what someone else is doing. Anyways, I'll just leave the whole Konosuke part at that. Okay,
Mhm.
redneck, take it away.
Well, if you don't mind me, I'm listening so much of this BS. Shit, I ordered myself some chicken. Now, I hear NBA got terminated. Well, I really don't feel sorry for you, boy. You mess with a lot of people. Ain't good. You're making us rednecks look horrible out there. Shit, I just got my pickup truck yesterday. I can't believe this type of person doing that shit. It's so disrespectful. And the thing y'all gotta know about it is he'll continue to do it. The false flag copyright strikes. Making fun of people of disabilities. Doxing. Making fun of the dead parents. It's not a good thing to do on YouTube. Maybe what you should do, NBA, is think things over, which is a good strategy. Ain't that right, Earl? Yeah, that's right.
Dude, dude
That's right,
cannot
Earl.
think. Dude really can't think, and so this is what I was like getting into. So I know, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, but in case you don't, Mad Black Atheist is a channel that basically not talk shit. He basically sits on his chair, cry about other people, and it's always the same. And you know what? I'm saying cry other people instead of calling them out or just shit talk because that's what he does. He just cries about whatever. These people could just breathe, and MBA will take an issue with them. None of them are ever anything worth listening to. It's just basically appeal to fucking children. Children who, and sorry, I'm sorry. It's
Nah,
basically
I see
appeals
how it
to,
is. I fucking see how it is, Bader. I see how it is.
hey, you're a child, I got to bully a bunch of kids. I'm not even close.
All right,
But
carry on.
it basically appeals to the kind of children who just who are like the type of people who hear fuck and say, oh, that's a big roast. That's the kind of people MBA appeals to, and they're all retarded. MBA is retarded. He will do a stream, and if you watch one stream, you have seen them all because it's the same shit he does. He's either crying, he's not crying, but he's like flexing how much money he has. Although there are accusations of him fucking losing his business, but I'm not getting into that and whatever. He either cries about how, like, he either talks about how much money he has, or how he talks about how people don't get laid. And NBA, I'm sorry, it's not, it's not. I'm sorry if I'm not the kind of person you would want to be around, but getting laid is not really my priority right now, right? You fucking
Yeah.
clean exhaust systems, and the person you got, not trying to be disrespectful, but you constantly acting like you got some fucking supermodel around you. The person you got is not really a prized collection. Now, to what to what I was saying, he basically appeals to the stupidest kids alive, because I refuse to believe an adult would actually like to see his content.
Actually, there is one 40-year-old supporter that he has that likes to watch his content, but
Oh,
most of them are 20-year-olds. So
they're not human beings then. They're all mutants. They, and like, sorry, critical geek, if you're watching the stream, there's a term, how like we use geeks as in the sense that it's just, oh, we are calling these people nerds. Geek originally started from the fact that silent your mics kind of, like, I'm hearing some weird noises.
yeah.
Geek originally refer to the people in the circus. They're like, if there's like sideshow freaks around there, geeks were like the people who would do anything for the money. They would cut their dicks off for money. They would bite the head of the chicken, a living chicken, for money. These are the kind of people NBA is appealing to: geeks and fucking mutants. And these are the kind of and these are the kind of people that will never get him, that will never make him blow up. MBA is in this deluded state that he thinks he's growing up, but if you notice, all of his channels never go past 7K or 6K.
Well,
I've yet to see a channel where it goes 10K.
actually, he did have one channel with 18K. To be
18?
fair,
When?
yeah,
Not during my lifetime.
he just hid the sub count. That's the thing. But
Ah,
he did say it was over 18. His other ones aren't over 10K.
God damn. Well, okay, I'll take that back then. But it's just like the stupid people. Silent, can you like mute yourself, because I'm sorry, but like, like, it's kind of interrupting. I was going to say that he's boring to listen to. Any normal human being that listens to NBA would think he's boring, because all he's doing, besides the fact that when he's laughing, that's like the only entertaining value out of him. All he does is say how much money he has. People need to get out of their woman's house. How people are broke. How he's rich. Sometimes he will even he will say how much he doesn't care about YouTube, but he's basically having his channel monetized. What else? I'm not getting to the harassment part because we're going to get to that. Redneck. What else does he say? That are like the common MBA lines. Geos.
Well, NBA, he says a lot of messed up things. And
We're getting to that later.
especially what he likes to do the most, which is just ridiculous and unacceptable. But what NBA needs to do is just calm down and relax. You know what's good for you, NBA? You should make some possum. That's what I'm having right now. God damn, that shit is delicious.
But yeah, like, what is about that guy? He there are times where he stumbles upon gold and he shits it out to a point it's no longer appealing. For example, At the time, Master Media was criticized for his tracing because at the time he was making animations that is basically stealing from other people. MBA had like with my original issues with Konosugi, he could criticize him better. MBA could also criticize Master better, but instead he's just shitting. And even me, at the time, a Master Media hater, or so people say, were like, this is not fucking cool at all. And it's just one person being fucking retarded. But another thing to it is, oh, you know, there is so much I could say. Give me a minute. Yeah, it's just that he just
Because NBA is a walking L, and
he's a walking hell.
he's still haven't learned his lesson from 2019.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like we're getting to that later. But what I was saying is Dragon Ball community. I don't like the Dragon Ball community. They're all fucking stupid. I'm not fucking like Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean's fucking retarded with the way he cries about these people. But I don't like the Dragon Ball community at all. MBA does this on a constant basis. But the difference between me and MBA is I kind of like Dragon Ball Super, and I'm willing to acknowledge its faults because I've read those chapters or watched the anime. I know what its issue is and isn't, right? MBA doesn't even read fucking Dragon Ball Super or watch Dragon Ball Super. This was by his own admission. He fucking skims through the entire chapter without reading a single word and he just assumes shit. He says this series is shit, but he continues reading it and he does not even reading it, he's just shitting on it. There's a difference. I'm willing to criticize Super, and I will also be fair towards Super. MBA, and at the very least, I fucking read Super. MBA doesn't even read this. What the fuck is his problem is then? You fucking retarded bitch. I could call him an animal, a certain animal, but that would be racist, but never mind.
Oh, well. Yeah, you could.
I don't watch Black Clover, that's why I don't talk shit about Black Clover. I just only have an issue with the community. I have done shit on Boruto, but I constantly look into it. Not constantly, but if something big happened, I would just look into it, or at the very least, like research. MBA doesn't even do that. It's ill researched shit, and it's stupid. This guy is fucking stupid. He can all he has to do is try to be a smart person, but he doesn't know how to be a smart person. This is the same dude who got arrested because he watched stealing a candy bar.
Yeah, that's the story of how he got went to jail for 3 years. The story he likes to brag about.
He is not a gangster, but he's not a gangster. But this is his whole shtick. He cries about black people, especially black women. But his whole character is that he's black. He's as he's just a black man, a and not even I will not even say a typical black man because like I know typical black people are not like this. This is
And
a
Uncle
st-
Ruckus.
it's
Nah,
what people stereotype black people to be, a bunch of gangsters who shoot people, who
he's
just
kind
angry at everything.
he's kind of an Uncle Ruckus too. At least when it comes to black people and black women.
Yeah, but I'm just like saying how people stereotype black people, not how black people actually are. A lot of
Yeah,
black people are actually calm people. In fact, Gias is a black man. Does he
so am I.
sound like
It's
some?
like,
You're biracial. You're like a
yeah,
half
yeah,
breed.
but still,
We don't
But,
like your kind around here, you hybrid.
shut up.
but But this guy is so fucking his whole shtick is he's a black man, a stereotypical black man, and he will cry about racism. But if someone actually offers him money, he'll cry like yeah, he will cry about racism, but he will make fun of people for simply how they're born. For example, Xandiel. He was making fun of Xandiel for being English. There is some kid, some Asian kid MBA got into an argument with. He got into shit with him and he
And
was making fun of
ours.
his race. And ours and Buggy because they're fucking Muslim. But if someone pays money to him, he will say, oh, you're being racist. Quartering is being racist towards me. Nigga, and he's saying he's not accepted the money, just a little bit that way. You fucking retard. You linked your bank account. If he's already donated you money, it's already coming to your bank account. You fucking idiot. You've already accepted it. Moving on. Him playing his typical crybaby black man shtick is whatever, right? It wouldn't be much of an issue. But MBA, as Gias put out, did some stupid shit in 2019, and as I find out, he did this way beforehand. And it's just the fact that he does fucked up shit, and he does this fucked up shit. He constantly breaks YouTube TOS, constantly breaks it.
You
The
would have
thing,
thought you would have thought he would learn his lesson when Nick Recato was making him his bitch, but nah,
he would
nah,
never do that.
he gotta prove his gangsterness and his blackness.
The man's a retard. Retards don't learn.
He keep on
They
putting his hand on this hot stove, and the last time he did it, his whole fucking hand got burned the fuck off.
and
And
he continues to do it again. His whole fucking skin's boiled. His whole fucking skin's burnt to a crisp, but he still continues to go there. You know, this is like a Naruto episode where he takes off this bait and still continues to get trapped for the same thing. This guy doesn't
oh
learn.
god, just keep on doing it.
If MBA
And
is
then
on trial, sorry, just a minute, I'll say
and,
this. If
and this is the funny part too. When he keep on doing it, he just blame anybody else. You see how he was keep on talking shit about Geekdom and Opie, and then when Geekdom and Opie responded back, he starts saying, "Oh, Geekdom and Opie ain't shit. That this is all they fault. They terminated me. This and that." Uh, but nigga, you are giving out like you are talking all this shit. You don't think they're gonna respond back to you?
if MBA is
Like how
ever on if MBA
like
is
how
ever on trial for having a brain, he would if he's
You
ever on trial
know,
for having a brain, he would walk out innocent because he
I, I
has none.
I mean, I find it funny he's complaining about getting flagged, but he has a history of sending people to go flag other channels just because
Yeah,
they say bad shit about him.
yeah.
That's right. Order 66. Did that shit way too much.
And you know how he makes fun of other people for living inside their parents and how they're not grown up and how all grown men needs to fucking be outside their parents' house and have the house of their own or apartment of their own and that needs to have a job, etc., etc., etc. His whole, I'm pretty sure one of the things that would make him a grown up is the fact that he needs to act firstly mature and no grown up person, and I hate to break it to you, would ever call his little groupie, his little clubhouse that he made in Discord, League of Darkness.
the little the little deformed milk dud. They got they
He
gotta
would
listen to they gotta listen to the burnt Mr. Potato Head telling them what to do.
he would
Oh
not
god.
he would not try to play some Sith Lord. He would not be playing some make believe Sith Lord. like he's some fucking Star Wars character, and make terms like Order 66.
No, no, Beta, you gotta understand. He is the burnt Jabba the Hutt. Okay, right after what's her name? Right after what's her name choked him, his whole skin turned black.
Princess Leia.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I remember that scene. Return of the Jedi.
so right when Leia was choking Jabba the Hutt, like when you get choked, your face start changing colors and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt face turned black, but Jabba the Hutt have two lives though because he's so fucking fat. He he have an extra heart. So the extra life came in and turned him black.
I guess that explains his make believe Star Wars role playing guitars. But this man, like, oh my god, someone must see how this fucking thought process goes. He has an interesting brain. It's not used much, and I'm pretty sure you could just give it to someone and he will make full good use of it. But uh, you, so are you telling me Jabba the Hutt has once he became black, he was embracing the dark force?
Yeah,
Oh my
Jabba the
god.
Hutt.
In this case, though, autism force.
You know what? No, let's be honest. Let's make this real. Right when NBA Richard Gel, he probably got he probably had met Tyrone, and Tyrone had taught him some stuff, and then that had opened the door for mad black atheists.
That's what
But
made him
like
the man who he is today.
you would think
Uh,
a person who has been through this shit would have at least some level of maturity that doesn't do what MBA does. But as I said, MBA doesn't have a brain. That's why he keeps falling to the same trap over and over, and we'll get to that. Now,
But
people say,
Beta, you gotta understand, Tyrone had Griffin MBA, so his mind is just broken. He can't grow up because his mind is
what is
broken. Like
he? What is he
what's that?
fucking? Is he the?
What's that?
Is he? Wait. Is he the Black Peter Pan? Is can he never age mentally?
No, 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 no. What's that character name in Berserk?
Casca.
Uh,
Casca.
Oh,
NBA is Casca. Okay, his mind got broken so bad when Tyrone was doing his thing in the sour to him. So he gotta
oh
act
god.
like a kid.
he's
His,
going to
he's mentally broken.
careful there, Gios. He's going to fucking try to threaten me
I'm
to
not.
like threaten to
I'm
shoot me with a
not
crossbow.
afraid. I'm not afraid of no damn burnt chicken McNugget. You can do whatever you want.
He would threaten me with a compound bow that he has because
What's
he
he
can't get
gonna?
a gun.
He gonna shoot somebody with a crossbow shit all the way to India.
But like,
I fucking have I like that picture of him wearing the hood and he had the sword. I
Yep.
really have a strange feeling that he got the crossbow shit on his shoulder, and then he dressed up as He-Man, and then he put the crossbow in the air. They say he got the power
you,
and
you know,
shoot that shit.
you know what? Let me tell you a personal story of MBA. I'll be exposing some of MBA's personal story. So, you remember how he says he's from the Crips? He's never from the Crips. But
He said he was in Florida and he was from the Hoover Crips. But if you look up the Hoover Crips, they were in LA. They were never in Florida at all.
actually, there is some truth to that, and I'll tell you how. So, MBA stumbled upon the Hoover Crips, or whatever they called. He came there and he was like asked to join and say, "Okay, do you have a gun?" He said, "No, but I have a lightsaber." And he was like showing pew 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 pew. And these people They didn't talk about fucking getting him to the group, but they probably throw stones at him because they don't want to waste no bullets on him.
Bro,
this
fuck
dude right
up.
here, is not normal. Let's just leave him alone. You know
Yeah,
what? You know what?
I will not.
We just tell him to steal that candy bar right there, and then just let the cops deal with him.
I'll not waste any bullets on him. This not worth it. Oh god. So now to and you know what, this is what I was getting into because real redneck was making an interesting point. So besides the fact that this dude, it wouldn't be, and besides the fact that I would never talk to an individual like this, even if with whatever server we're sharing, I would never talk to that person at all because he's a fucking retard, and I already have enough retards to deal with.
I mean,
Now, go
him
ahead.
and his followers are.
Yeah,
Matt, the
we'll get
storyteller.
to we'll get to their ex followers too, and one of the persons you mentioned will be mentioned again. But um, besides the fact that I would never talk to him, it wouldn't be much of an issue for me if that is all there is to MBA. You see, the problem with MBA is because people always talk shit about perfection and how he needs to be the platform, and to some degree, it's true. MBA is just as bad, if not worse, than perfection, and it's
They
simply
both
because of the.
they
Go ahead.
both accuse people of being pedos without no proof. They both lie.
They both flag down people.
That too.
They both make fun of someone like a dead person. They both threaten. I've never seen perfection threaten a bunch of people, but I think I've heard a couple of times where he threatened to beat up someone. MBA does it too. MBA does it openly. So much so he's gotten in trouble once and he continuously keeps doing it. This guy has broken so many community guidelines that it's not even funny to mention it. He has been racist, right? While crying racism, he has been racist. He's one of those people who
Yep.
thinks that racism can only be applied to black people and no one else. He has threatened to beat up kids. One of them is a gay person. He threatened to beat that person up around the time the Etika shit happened. And did I mention Etika? The Etika who just at that point in time committed suicide 2 years ago. And MBA, and like the dude had some bipolar disorder. He was in depression. And MBA right after like that guy died, like not even like two or four, like not even like a week later, he proceeded to make fun of Etika.
it was on the same day that Etika died. It was like a few hours after they announced that he was dead. He just starts making fun of the dude.
Yeah, and surprisingly enough, he got away with that. Yes, he got some shit. He got a bunch of people after his ass, but it was over. It wasn't as bad as it should have been, and
I
it's
mean,
not
it
even.
could have. Had he not delete the video of him making fun of Etika, it would have gotten worse because that video, like it almost had like over 100,000 views. It could have easily gotten to like 500,000 or like a million. So he kind of saved his own career by doing that.
He keeps, but that my point still stands. He keeps making fun of dead people, and that's like a running theme with him. He does that a lot, and with like,
But hey, if you talk about his wife, I mean his family, he'll get mad at
oh,
you. But
oh yeah,
he's allowed to talk about other people's family.
like I never said shit about his fucking wife and whatever, right? Besides the fact that like the closest shot I took is today when I said your wife isn't exactly a prize collection, and she isn't. I'm not taking shots at his wife. I'm just stating a fact. I'm just saying he keeps acting like anyone, like he keeps acting like it's a supermodel when it's clearly not. And I'm not. And that's all I have to say about his wife. I'm not going to shit talk her. But what I'm going to say is, I never made fun of his family whatsoever. And the one time I trolled this guy with the hero hate nonsense. He said that I went out with the family. Granted, I shouldn't be the one complaining because I was also giving him fake shit, but he accused me of going out with his family, and that's when I knew nobody ever attacks his family. He just says this to cry victim. And there's another irony to it. He does this, but
That
he
is
has
that
no problem making
that is
talking
kind of
about
a
shooting other
bitch
people's
move.
kids.
That is kind of a bitch move though. I like understand NBA be talking about black chicks, but he doing the exact same shit as a black chick.
He's a hoe.
NBA is a bitch ass.
Nick Cricketer called him a fucking hoe. He said hoe's mad, and then he's like, "Oh, come see me, come see me. I'll shoot you, and I will shoot your kids. You gotta teach your kids how to talk, nigga. You the one who cry about how you people go after your family. What the fuck are you doing, you fucking retard? There is no irony center in this guy's brain. He does this. He gets called out. He said, "Damn right, I said it. You damn right.
He will
Nobody's ever
never
right."
he will never learn. This idiot will never learn.
MBA. Nobody's a completely good human being. I myself will tell you I'm not a good human being, but I'm smarter than you, right? I know I'm saying this shit on public and it's getting recorded or archived. That's why I try to be consistent. Yes, MBA, everyone's a fucking idiot in the world. Doesn't mean you don't get to call these people out for being idiots. You get me, homie? You get me, dog? DAWG. I
Yeah,
call
I
Kias a
really
dog.
think I really think don't call him a dog. I thought you was calling NBA a dog for a moment, dog, because I was reading something and I was about to say, don't call him a dog, just call him a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I was going to joke. That was the joke I was going to make. MB is not a dog, he's a bitch. But yeah, but to get to like the dead people part, it's a running theme with him, as I said before. Ateka was not the first dead person he made fun of, and Nick Cricketer's family were not the first people he threatened to shoot. Scapegoat House is one of the people whose father at that point in time passed away. He had a cancer, some form of cancer, right? And MBA decided to fucking make fun of Scapegoat's father. Critical Geek had an issue with him, and all he did was leave the server, regardless of whatever shit happened with the J Cloud and
Baby,
whatever.
come back. Baby, come back.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Critical Geek left the
Crit-
server. Your
Critical
father.
geek, critical geek. Do you see that I love you? Don't leave my server. I need you in my life.
Critical Geek, yeah, like Critical Geek at that point, Rebel Otaku. All he did was leave the server. That's all. They'll say, tell you another story, but it all points to him having a personal beef with MBA or anyone. He told something to Chosen. Chosen told it to J Cloud, but Critical Geek at the point ended up leaving. It was a private thing that MBA blew it out of proportion. He proceeded to make fun of Critical Geek over leaving the server, and that's not all there is to it. If there is all to it, I would just not talk about it at the moment. But he proceeded to make fun of Critical Geek's father, who has passed away a long time ago, and he was using that as an insult to get to MBA. Sorry, to get to Critical Geek. Regardless of whatever Critical Geek did, what did his father do to you? You fucking idiot. If I make fun of your wife or your children, you would be on my ass. Rightfully so. But what about you? You're not only going after other people, you're not only going after innocent party, you're also going about people who have passed away. They would never be able to defend themselves, right? And
And
another thing is,
they don't got nothing to do with this stuff either.
exactly, you continuously make fun of them. You made fun of Scapegoat's father. You made fun of fucking Critical Geek's father. You made fun of uh, Etika. You probably made fun of other people's father or mother too. You know, knowing you, you fucking idiot.
I'm telling you,
But
man, NBA is a bitch. If a young dude spit in his face, NBA just gonna look at him, and then that young dude just gonna look at him and say, "What you gonna do?" And NBA just gonna walk away like a
no,
bitch.
he'll be like that. He'll be like he'll bark at you, whoa whoa, and or he'll wince at you. You know how like dogs with this, something like that. But but yeah, so he made fun of like Attica. He made fun of Critical Geek's father and Scapegoat our father. He threatened to shoot Nick Ricketta's kids and his family. Then, you would think he would learn his lesson because shit get to him. A bunch of people left his server, but at the same time, he got into a lot of shit. He left himself. He came back. He said he's going to be a changed man and going to be tame, but he doesn't listen. He went after Dick. He decided to get on Tipster's dick, and he got called out for it. They made up, and then he decided to beef with him again. But he also threatened to shoot Tipster's family too. Nigga,
You
you
fucking
just
psychopath.
you fucking
He challenged there's a video, a clip going around, but he challenged Tipster to a fight and said, "Come see me again." Right after the whole Nick Rekieta shit.
you can't
Really?
fight
You
Come
with
gonna
him.
see
why
me.
why you want to fight Tipster? I'm kind of sure Tipster is like fat gum from My
He
Hero
is.
Academia. He's
Oh
gonna
my god.
absorb the fat. He's gonna absorb the energy, and then right with fucking NBA's diet, you're just gonna see Tipster do one punch. And it's gonna be that one single punch that's gonna knock him out.
But MB is the kind of person, if he ever gets into a fight with a 5-year-old, he would get his ass kicked royally.
Oh god.
But so, he decided to threaten Tipster's family. He decided to have a fight with him. Then, with Geekdom, after hopping off Tipster's dick, he decided to hop on Geekdom's because Geekdom did the ultimate sin of leaving his server. He decided to fucking go after Geekdom again because that's not the first time he went after Geekdom. And he was crying about him so much, Geekdom and Dopa Senpa were like, fuck this guy. And they decided to terminate him. He was IP banned.
Danny, come back. I need you, please. Keith down. I suck you off, please. Oh, nigga, you gay.
I'll suck your dick, man. Oh god.
The hilarious part about this guy is that because this is like all courtesy of animes, and by the way, if you want to know something about NBA, you can just like watch Scrape Kota's video on NBA. I'll link it in like the pinned comment section once the stream's done. But you gotta subscribe to animes because animes has a lot of shit on NBA and a bunch of people, including my friend Critical Geek. But regardless of that, I'm sorry, Critical Geek.
Animes does take it too far, and some of the shit that he says and some of the evidence that he shows is kind of sketchy, like the whole NBA rape thing. And
But
Yeah,
does
but
it? But does it matter though? It's NBA. If NBA is gonna do the same, if NBA is gonna like do shit like all this and that and lie on people, you don't think like if anime start doing it to NBA, like NBA will like realize like when he like fucking realize like the shit that he's doing is not good.
and like this, regardless of the rape accusation, and I'm just talking about all the streams, like right, animes has it archived. For anyone, I would say like Scrape What Ours stream is like a good introductory part of the fucked up shit NDA does. But you can still look at animes as shit because animes has a lot of its streams archived, and some of the most suspicious shit MBA says is there. So you should subscribe to him, or maybe you should watch Trunk's Word. Trunk's Word has great editing skills, and it makes it all the more entertaining to listen to it. Now, with but yeah, with Geekdom, he decided, as I was saying, animes apparently has people or he's in the League of Darkness. That's such a shitty name. And at the time when it was fucking reported, MBA decided to cry about how he's the MBA decided to cry about how he doesn't care about YouTube, and then he said, "It's not fair that people are still supporting Geekdom. Nobody is calling out Geekdom for trying to get me fucking terminated. It's not fair at all. You've been on this guy's dick for so long. You have constantly talked shit about his dead parent. You have constantly broken community guidelines. How is it Geekdom's fault for clapping back? That's why like there's a difference between what happened with Konosuke did to Wolf versus what Geekdom did to Wolf. Sorry, what Geekdom did to MBA. MBA actually deserved getting terminated and deplatformed because he has shown to never learn from his mistakes. He will continue to break these community guidelines and TOS. So Geekdom and Dopai Senpai did what they had to do and deplatform this guy. He came to Twitch to cry about people, and then he got replatformed from there too. I assume he's doing the same shit there. Who are you to cry about anything? When you do the same thing yourself, people talk shit about you, you just say, oh, Order 66, and you try to mass report them. And with fucking Geekdom, you've, I would not even say you called this guy out, you've harassed him. And I will get to Geekdom too because Geekdom's a bit of a snake as well. Sorry, Critical Geek. But you have constantly hopped on Geekdom's nuts and you continuously refuse to hop off. Geekdom doesn't even mention you or talk about you directly. You cry about this guy. Oh, he's talking about me because he's a bitch.
and his
Just
only proof of Geekdom talking about him is Geekdom complaining on Twitter, and it has nothing to do with NBA. Which NBA thinks that it has everything to do with him.
that
You
that
Geekdom,
he
if you
got
look
that
at Geekdom's bro,
female in mindset.
if you go to Geekdom's Twitter, he's talking about people who go at him in his Twitter replies or whatever on Twitter. So
there's another thing to it is um there's like and I'm telling you who that guy is. I think he goes by Wired something name, Matt Beef, I think. And the idiot is goes by the name Hot Cheeto Juice. He was around the time Perfection was messing with Geekdom. Hot Cheeto Juice was Perfection's biggest supporter. I know this guy. I know who he is. So basically,
But
Geekdom
I don't
said
see
some.
no anti-perfection. I don't see no anti-perfectionist going after hot Cheeto juice.
The dude's gone irrelevant. He
I don't
got
I don't
irrelevant quick.
I don't even think he has a YouTube channel anymore. I can't even find it. Something happened.
Well, that's good. Enough less cancer from YouTube, the better. But anyways, um, so Hot Cheeto Juice or Matt Beef, as he goes by now, had a DM conversation with Geekdom where Geekdom kind of said something fucking cringy, right? It's just a fucking cringy line. I'm forgetting what he said, but it's something sexual, he said. He gave this to MBA, which is ironic because Hot Cheeto Juice had gripes with MBA around the time Perfection was not even talking about MBA. But anyways, MBA went with that screenshot. He said, "Oh, Geekdom's going to rape someone." Can you imagine? At first, it's the most cringiest thing Geekdom has ever said, and MBA is slandering the guy, saying he's wanting to rape this guy. What do you have to say, Redneck? I think Redneck fell asleep. Redneck?
Redneck, you there?
Well, I'd just like to say, y'all want to know who Hot Cheeto Juice is and his account? Actually, it's Mad Beats is Hot Cheeto Juice. He just changed everything. Not very smart if you ask me, boy.
Uh,
But that's what Bader just said.
Well, I missed it. Damn it. I'm too busy finishing my fucking pasta. Hold on a second. God damn, this shit's getting... But yeah, unfortunately, NBA, it's time for you to get her done and get out of here, boy. You know, take a trip. Take a pickup truck. Hell, that's what
um,
I'm gonna do. Can't
what's
wait.
up, Violet? How you doing, Violet? But we are talking about MBA. He's
Yeah,
like a fat crybaby version of perfection who also got terminated everywhere. He came to YouTube. He got terminated there by Geekdom. He went to Twitch and he got terminated there, allegedly by Geekdom and Opa Senpai. But NBA has constantly breaking those YouTube community guidelines, and he got rightfully terminated. Right? Enter Zazian, Custom, and their Lagfest. And I'll be honest with you, I don't watch the Lagfest. I've talked to people who watch their shit, and they've told me, so I'm just going by them. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself and I'll apologize on the comment section. To their credit, Custom, I don't know about Xavier. Custom has admitted to not watching a lot of MBA stuff, so I will not go hard on them, right? I will not go too hard on them because they don't know. But they said something along the lines of MBA doesn't geekdom shouldn't have done this to MBA, and I said, what the fuck are you talking about? Granted, you don't know about the guy, you don't watch a lot of his shit, and I don't see why you would even want to watch it. MBA was never really a nice guy. He went out and everyone, yeah, and it's not even like it's not even the issue that he's going after people he doesn't like. I've been accused. I could be accused of the same thing. It's just he has been very stupid about going about it. But Custom and Xavier said he doesn't deserve to be deplatformed, and I look at that as them not seeing MBA for who he is, but seeing MBA for being a YouTuber, a smaller YouTuber who got who got terminated by a bigger YouTuber. And that's like a false way of looking at it. If you actually paid attention to MBA's shit, I would tell you he this should have been a long time coming. This should have been a long time coming, and he deserves to get it banned. He should have never been on YouTube a long time ago. And he always finds a way. He's like a cockroach who continued to stick around, but now it's finally gone. And he shouldn't be looked at as a YouTuber because MD is not a fucking YouTuber. He's a he's a harassment channel. He'll cry. He not even a harassment channel. He's a retarded channel. He should like he has
he keep on doing stuff that be getting him in trouble, and he still don't realize like its consequences to his actions. So
yeah he he has made fun of dead people. He has threatened to beat up kids. He has made fun of people being racist. Sorry, he is being racist towards people. He has threatened to shoot kids, which goes with like the second line, second point. And another thing is he's a commentary channel, and YouTube don't like one of those people these days. But he has been harassing a bunch of people for days. He never hops off their dick. So why? And Geekdom decided to clap back, And in Geekdom's case, he was right to do it, or whoever did it. Why is this so hard to get? And people say, oh, but Geekdom was one with this happened to perfection. So what? Whatever MBA said about perfection. Oh, did I tell you that MBA was running was going with a fake criminal record on perfection? Regardless of how you feel about perfection, see this guy as person X. This guy made a fake criminal record of person X, ran with it, and gave people this false information about this guy that he beat up a minor. Regardless of you believe it or not, these are unproven evidence. This is slander, and it's illegal to make a fake criminal record, and he did it.
He tried to get away with it too.
He got away with it for a long time. But yeah, this guy should have been deplatformed a long time ago. He's not a YouTuber. If you find him entertaining, well, what can I say? Besides, I disagree with you.
No, no, it's entertaining. No, it's funny to troll him. You know, when he starts spurting out. That's what that's what some people be doing, and I be saving some of those clips. Those are the most funniest things I have ever seen.
It is
People,
funny.
people trolling NBA, well, that couldn't be me at all. But anyways, um, he deserves to not be in YouTube at all. I'm glad he's getting deplatformed. I'm, I can hear him crying all the way from India. I can hear him cry all the way from Tennessee, and I live in India, and
Well,
it's like songs
well,
to my ears. It's
well,
like
while
music to
he's
my ears.
gone, the trolls just lost a big spur. They gotta move on to the next one now. Oh,
Perfection's
but
taking
who?
over. It's all
I
perfection
don't know
style.
about perfection, because perfection don't like pay them attention, or he just keep on hiding comics.
He's not like a he's not like a Wings of Redemption where he'll give the trolls attention. Like, yeah.
I show this too. I remember him falsely accusing someone of being a pedo, and when the fake screenshots were debunked, he doubled down. Yeah, story of MBA's life. He'll never accept an L. He will make things worse with him. But oh boy, so Zacian and Custom, no problem with you, no hard feelings for you. I think I don't. I will not say that I watch your shit, and I don't think we'll ever be hanging out. Maybe if we do, I'll be cool with you and whatever. But you're wrong about this. You're dead wrong about this. NBA should be gone. He needs to be deplatformed. Whatever shit he did to perfection, whether Geekdom knows it or not,
It was
it's still
perfection,
wrong.
Erica, all all the other people that NBA was talking about and making fun of.
I
He
mean,
should not.
he did admit to doxing a mentally troubled person and had the police come to his house. There is a recording of that of him admitting to it. So
He
he's
should
done
be.
fucked up shit. This was even before the whole perfection shit. This was like in 2017, so he was doing fucked up shit even when he was a really small channel. So
Yeah, he should not be seen as a fucking small channel or whatever. No sympathy should be given to him. If he's getting terminated from Twitch, that's something to laugh about instead of feeling sad about him.
I don't.
And it's yeah, I just laugh at this. I'm just
I don't
laughing at
feel
I'm
this.
not
bad
gonna
at
lie.
all. I'm
I'm
celebrating it's Christmas early. Get the eggnog and shit.
I
But
mean, I'm not gonna lie. When me and Geek found out his channel was gone, we celebrated because
In
his
my opinion, I really think he's gonna be back.
Okay,
He,
I don't know
he's
about MBA swatting anyone, but maybe he tried to. Who knows? But
no, he admitted
now,
to it.
and okay, he did.
Yeah, there's literally a recording of him saying that he called the police at
Yes,
somebody's
he
house.
did.
He
All the
did
more
admit to
reason.
swatting.
Uh, okay, so to now, I also want to add this and sorry, critical geek, if you're watching the stream. I also want to mention Geekdom's not innocent in it either. I've seen some comments given to me by my dear friend Metallic, and my issue with Geekdom, right? And I'm not going to like talk so much of it. Like I'm leaning more on Geekdom's side here, but it's this thing with Geekdom. He's always trying to. You know, remember how in The Boys, Homelander was made fun of for always trying to have everyone love him.
Yeah.
Geekdom,
I know what
Geekdom
you're
does
talking about.
Yeah, like Geekdom does the same thing where he just can't admit to stuff. He will bullshit. It's something so simple, and he will overcomplicate it. For example, uh, and I'll get to it. And he was crying about how MBA did this shit to him. He used him, whatever. MBA has used him multiple times, and Geekdom realized that multiple times. He left NBA server when NBA when the whole shit with Nick Cricketer happened. Geekdom left, and that's what he was telling about. He was telling us that NBA constantly used this guy. What did he do? A couple of months later, he went back to NBA.
Just like some of the X League guys, like they came right back. And
Like he's trying to make it look like NBA is some fucking dictator who just like whips these people if they don't do their job correctly. But it's fucking internet. You can just fucking leave. You can just fucking ignore the guy. He's irrelevant. And these people have constantly tried to went back to him because he don't want NBA tell other people that they're assholes. We're all assholes. Geekdom is an asshole too. You can just look at his fucking Twitter. He's
uh huh.
always having an issue and crying about stupid shit. Why is Geekdom so hell bent over trying to over like trying to convince people that he's not doing this for money and he's an asshole? He went to MBA so MBA doesn't tell other people that he's not an asshole. Like what? Geekdom does this. He went back to MBA after coming into a realization that he was being used. He continued to stick with MBA again after going back. And then he left and the MBA started bitching about him. And Geekdom was like, well, I find out that MBA was using me. You found that out a bunch of times, you idiot. What the fuck are you talking about? And the hilarious part of me, because I'll mention this little nugget too. I will I will I will bring up the rat as well. He was saying, ask Matt the storyteller. Matt the fucking storyteller. The very guy who changed his life 3 or 4 times already. He went from it was me all along. I'm the one who created the fake criminal records and perfection too once he got shit for it. No, it was me. But MBA forced me to now saying, oh, I never did it. It was someone else who did it. And even if Matt's telling the truth about not making the fake criminal record, the fact that he even tried to take credit for it in the first place is kind of messed up, buddy. And he was also one of those people who say, "Oh, MBA kind of made MBA kind of treated me like a slave, and if I did anything bad, MBA would punish me for it." And all of these people had a chance to leave, but they didn't. Matt was crying victim. He was trying to make himself look good, And once everything calmed down with MBA, he decided to go back to him.
He
Then he
went
called
back to
MBA.
the trolls, and then the trolls made fun of him, and then he ran back to NBA. Then he betrayed NBA again. It's just
Like, MBA treated me like a slave, but I gotta go back to him because I'm irrelevant now. He went back to MBA. Then he decided to leave MBA, and then he called him a rapist, allegedly. And then he, this fucking idiot. Like, yeah, you got Xavier custom. Do ask Matt the storyteller. I'm sure he will give you 6 and 7 bullshit answers, and he will change his life 68 times. Yeah, go ahead with Matt. I like I allow you to talk to write the storyteller.
did you get your rat poison ready, Bader? The rat poison bait.
I brushed it off, but yeah, sorry, wrong answer. So I ran out of my rat poisons. I got to repackage them. Is Matt? What is Matt's current Discord icon? But yeah, ask Matt the storyteller. Ask Rat the storyteller. He will give you 6 or 7 bullshit answers, and you'll find out. And it's up to you to find out any particle of truth in them. It's up to you. So what do you have to say about geekdom and Rat the storyteller? Redneck, if you're here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I say I heard about that Matt fella right there. I heard one time he snitched on somebody that didn't do nothing to him. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Vertical geek. Scrapebot
That's
hours.
fucked up completely. Can't believe you would tell somebody else. You sound like a bitch ass motherfucker to me. Probably look like a damn raccoon. That's terrible. Well, I never had any problems with geekdom or anything like that. But I will say this. If you come near my money boy and mess with my business, I'm gonna handle it. You gotta understand that, MBA. You should know you own one. Your own business.
Well, yeah. Ah. So we've gone for like almost
Two
two.
hours.
Yeah, 2 hours was
2
already
hours.
passed. We've gone over that. What else? Um,
Uh, we could
you
talk
should like
about
sub.
we could
You
talk
should
about
like.
Chosen.
Uh, yeah,
Or you don't.
but what has he? I like the only thing I can say about him currently is that he left YouTube, and he's the one who made the Dragon Tales and Critical Geek. I have thought this out. My opinion, I called him a mini MBA once, and he took a great offense to it because he wrote a paragraph to Zan how he's not a mini MBA, and then he explained to me how he's not a mini MBA, and he was saying MBA cares about what other people say, and but he doesn't care. But he took great offense with what I said. Whatever. Not enough thing on chosen. Astro also got his channel. Did he get his channel terminated? Yeah, he got his channel terminated. Astro seemed like a chill dude to me. Obviously, he doesn't like me anymore. I don't know. I don't give a shit anymore. But this guy who was hanging around the League of Darkness, it's really funny when he decided to leave Wolf server at the time because we were joking about Nazis. And he took great issue with Wolf for not knowing about Kobe Bryant's daughter being dead. And look, it's not even like anything offensive, to be fair to Wolf. It was just the fact that Wolf didn't know. And how dare Wolf not know about this? It's not like he pretended to say he was wrong. But Astro's sensitive. He'll There's nothing to say about Astro. Chosen, I don't want to say anything because then he'll be writing another paragraph to Zan about how he's not a mini
No, let him
NBA.
do it. Let him give the engagement to the video. I'd actually like to see him do that. Oh
I
my
like to
god, that'd
think
be hilarious.
chosen. I like to think chosen. I like to think that chosen has been wearing the NBA T-shirt for 2 years now, and he probably needs to change that T-shirt. But what do I know? Anyways,
Johnny
um,
burned his.
Well, I'd just like to say this real quick, Masturbator. Don't mind interrupt you real quick. But I heard Chosen, the Chosen fella, right? I heard he likes
mhm.
to accuse people of false accusations. Is that true?
Not sure. I don't watch his videos.
Well, thank you so much for clearing that up, Masturbator.
Well, I don't see how not sure he is anything. But so J Cloud isn't innocent either. I mean, he's trying to be this super innocent boy, but he's and look, I don't have a problem with people making race jokes about me. I would call myself a street shitter and shit too. But it's funny to me if you call J Cloud a nigger, he'll complain and he'll cry like a bitch and he'll cry racism. He can call me a goat fucker though. Whatever. I don't watch his content either. I think J Cloud has an overrated content. Has an
Yeah,
overrated content. I decided to watch like two or three of them. I didn't like them, but people think he's talented and he's doing well. So good on you, J Cloud.
he's a rising star. To me, he's just a generic anime channel. There's nothing really
Well, I heard
special
Master.
about him. Yeah,
Well, I
go ahead,
heard,
Redneck.
if you don't mind me asking real quick, right? I heard that Jay fella right there, right, accused someone of stealing thumbnails, but he's stealing from DeviantArt. Like now, before he's credited him, but back then he was stealing and didn't give him no credit at all. Don't understand that. That's hypocritical.
Yeah,
Wolf, I hope you're if you watch you. I hope you're watching the stream because I'm highlighting some messages for you and certain questions I wanted to ask, but I forgot. But I asked to Charlie. But anyways, um, what? Yeah, like so stealing thumbnails. Come on, I I took shit from Google. I like right now this stream like I get most of my thumbnails with Gears, but I also kind of use Google Pictures too. Does that mean I'm stealing thumbnail? Taking stuff from a public platform like Google? Why should I have to make a fucking thumbnail when I can get it from Google? Think about it. I can tweak it a bit, but still, is it really stealing? We'll see. Like I said, I guess I'm just not seeing the talented J Cloud that everyone keeps going on about. But whatever.
the rising star, I guess.
Now,
Rising YouTube
now I
star.
understand Masturbator, like he does like the drama, but he likes to get behind the wheel. He doesn't like to be in the drama. I
Yeah,
believe that's correct.
he doesn't like to be. He doesn't like to shout. Like he doesn't like to be directly involved with it. He just like to shout from the sideline and give you two examples. Chosen did a video, Dragon Tales on Critical Geek. Who made that thumbnail? J Cloud. I think he even appeared to talk shit about Critical Geek, but what do I know? Before that, and there's like a better example. J Cloud edited a video of one dragon, and the video goes by if you keep calling me a pedo, I want you to know it's true. It wasn't edited by MBA, it was edited by J Cloud. He edited the clip, gave it to MBA, and MBA posted that. J Cloud is so fucking retarded. This person who doesn't like to be a part of drama. He even told people on the comment section it was me. It was me all along. But yeah, this guy is not into drama. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, buddy. And what can I say? There's nothing to say about any of these ex league guys. Even the thing with Matt is like a dead joke at this point. Geekdom was like acting like, yeah, ask Matt as if Matt is some fucking, like he's like fucking Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. He can never lie to you, but he has lied. He's lied a lot. I'm sorry. He's so fucking retarded. He can't even be consistent with his lie. He will go from taking credit for the forging criminal document to saying it wasn't him, and act like people would not watch those streams where he did in fact take credit, but whatever. MBA is, in summary, MBA is fucking retarded. And just like perfection, he should have been deplatformed a long time ago, and he should never let his what what's the word I'm looking for? It goes along with bad smell. He should never let his toxic fumes ever touch YouTube at all. In fact, he should be deplatformed. And as much as he says this is just a hobby for him, and YouTube's not serious, and as much as he cries about other people taking YouTube seriously, MBA, practice what you preach. Go deal with your personal life. Go deal with other stuff. Touch grass. You have a wife and children. Go work. Do something. Don't be on YouTube. Nobody wants to see your fucking face. Nobody. We just want to hear you laugh because that's the only entertaining thing about you. Nobody wants to hear you talk about how rich you are. Nobody wants to hear you talk about how you have a family and whatever. Nobody wants to hear you bitch because nobody wants to see your whole ass at all. So stay gone, stay mad, and never show your face. I mean, I wouldn't even care if you were a Twitch because I don't watch Twitch. But yeah, just stay gone. Do what you tell other people to do. Get focus on your job. Do something. Spend time with your kids. I don't
Go
think
get
you're
a
spending.
job.
I don't think you've been spending enough time with your kids, NBA. And as if you're a business owner, I don't think anyone wants to see a person do whatever shit you do on a public platform because that's like completely wrong. Why should anyone even trust you or have any deal with you?
You know what he did? He revealed all of his contractors live on air. And he knows that he has trolls that could
That's
go and
stupid to do, NBA.
contact the restaurants and fuck with them. And
He once
he
he can
jeopardized his business.
he
He's that
cancelled
fucking
his
stupid.
he didn't show up in a meeting because he wanted to do YouTube. Fuck out of here, dude. Go attend more of your meetings, MBA. Don't come to YouTube. Don't do any of us a favor. Be live selfishly, buddy. Live selfishly. Attend your meetings. Spend time with your kids. Spend time with your wife, who, as you claim, not me, you claim that she puts her makeup on a kitchen. I've never seen a human being do that, but yeah, spend time with your wife. Tell her not to put makeup on the kitchen. Tell her that there's a bathroom that she could do it. Uh, but I think that's pretty much it from my end. Anyone else has to have a concluding point? Yes, has been
Well,
silent. Have I bored the guy?
masturbator, I'd just like to say a couple words real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, the League of Darkness, ex-League members, y'all literally sound like you're fucking bitches, and you start too much shit for no reason and like to get in drama because you're a fucking bunch of pussies. I'm just saying it like it is, boy. Don't get by to me.
What about you, Hood? Yes.
uh, fuck.
Nah, I, I really don't got no problems with
No, just MBA.
this NBA. NBA was this one dumbass fool that was just on here that would just keep on repeating his actions.
I mean, what is it? What? So many things to say. Just practice what you preach, I guess. Just practice what you preach.
Yeah,
That is what you preach.
precisely on that. Practice what you preach, which is important, boy. And one thing about this too is you don't backstab somebody just because you want drama.
MBA, if he ever practices what he preaches, if he had a brain, if he knows the meaning of practicing what he preaches, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be deplatformed. But anyways, this stream has been going on for nearly 3 hours. It's 2 hours 40 minutes, 20 seconds as of me seeing it. So I think this pretty much else is covered. And another thing for us, okay. I'm not shitting. I've said this more times than I can count. But I'm scared. This is the first time I'm ever scared of Konosuke. Alright, don't blame me. I've been fair towards you, and I've brought up other side of the argument too. But I've been fair. I've not shit talked you. If other people did, it's not on me. Your beef is with them, not myself. Please don't copyright strike me. I'm not even fucking using your picture. I'm just using MBA's picture. Please don't copyright strike me. I'm joining my hand as I'm saying this.
Well,
I did nothing wrong.
Well, Master Bader, just gonna interrupt for 1 second. Clearly, if your copyright strikes you, that's false flagging. Because all you did was talk about it. You didn't show his face or his real name. Boy
I
needs to
didn't
get
even
that
talk.
through his thick skull.
I didn't even talk shit about him. So please don't do it, Konosuke. I have no beef with you. And MBA, I want no beef with you because I don't want to spend my time listening to I don't want no beef with you simply because of the fact that I don't like to punch retarded people. I think it's completely wrong to beat up special kids. And that's what MBA is. He says he's 40. I doubt he is. I think he's 12. Because no 40-year-old man would call his group League of Darkness. But yeah, I don't like to beat up mentally challenged people, MBA. So this is like the only stream I'm going to talk about. And it's mostly to tell other people you deserve to be deplatformed. And it's good for you too, because now you can spend time with your kids and whatever. And attend more meetings. Especially attend more meetings. And please, don't try to steal another Snickers bar. You already went to jail once. You don't want to do that
I'm
again.
surprised he didn't steal a Reese's. That's better. The hell? Snickers bar? That fucking sucks.
Fucking
You know, MBA.
Snickers. How do you get caught for stealing a Snickers bar, bro? You gotta be a fucking loser.
He wears jersey. You think a person like him would not try to steal a Snickers bar, but whatever. But okay, if you like this stream, leave a like and
Oh.
subscribe for more awesome content. This is Masturbator. Thank you joining me, Real Redneck, Bitch Dragon 123, and
Okay,
Otaku.
Violet, can you stop trying to make it about Wolf?
No, well, to be fair,
I'm
she
not
was the
trying
one
to
who
diss
wanted
you or
to.
anything.
To be fair, to be fair,
Violet, you
Violet.
gotta go get some moonshine. It's good to get some
No, no,
alcohol.
no. Violet's fine. Violet's fine. I'll just say to be fair, this was like Violet's question to Wolf, and
Okay.
she didn't get the chance to see his responses and Charlie's responses. But
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
thank you for the questions, Violet. Thank you, Charlie and Wolf, for showing up in my stream. Thank you, Gias Otaku, for showing up in my stream, and Real Redneck. And thank you, Konosuke, for not copyright striking my channel or my video or my stream.
I
So
appreciate
I'm
that.
sorry, MBA. I'm sorry, MBA, that you have to look yourself into the mirror. And I'm sorry that a guy like you exists. So I don't ever want to live MBA's life at all, even if he has a house. Anyways,
Well,
if
it's
you
been
like,
very nice joining you for the stream. I gotta go pick up my pickup truck right now. Y'all have a good one.
yeah, bye. See you later.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.